A final note. There are plenty of shitty black men, those unwilling to commit, those playing the field to their latter days, and those otherwise not prepared to make a good husband, wherewith women do well to pass on them. Likewise, though, all the academics and career achievement neither makes these women anything any man wants to rush to marry. Women should be independent, quote unquote independent, and able to do for themselves. But when independence is manifested as "I don't need you," most men will take that to heart and respond accordingly. Many black women in our current age have also taken being strong to mean being belligerent and aggressive. No decent brother in his right mind is going to live with a belittling. No decent man in his right mind is going to live with being belittled and berated. So we really need to marinate on that for a minute. Many women think being strong equals being belligerent and aggressive. That is not strong, but that's what you use strong as a euphemism for. And no decent brother in his right mind of any race is going to live with being belittled and berated and having to deal with that. All right, and so for the notion that women should seek out white men for mating, got news for you sisters. 95% of white men ain't gonna put up with that crap either. And why would they? They've got choices. And out of the 10%, 5 or 10% that would, who's to say that those 5 or 10% are the ones who are interested in black women anyway, or that they themselves are worth a damn as a man? So if you think that you can carry this type of belligerent attitude over to some other race, they're not going to put up with that, especially when they do have choices. Everybody can date who they want, but you might consider looking at yourself for character flaws and flaws in what you prioritize in the men you choose to date. All of a woman's credentials and beauty are not going to make men interested in investing, and not going to make men interested in being invested in a life with them if they're petty, shallow, acerbic, like too many I know who think they're great catches. Alright, so that's my 2 cents in a nutshell. I could delve into these things more in depthly. I don't subscribe to notions that all black women are this or that. It's just simply not true. But there is certainly a culture that has encapsulated a very large percent of black women who have become imbued with certain attitudes of I don't need you-ness, the misuse of the notion of independence. Again, everybody should be able to be self-sufficient, but relationships and building households and building communities are about codependence, not trying to believe that you can project to someone that they're not needed at all and then expect them to feel close to you and want to be around that. And certainly having an aggressive, nasty, and or belligerent attitude is not going to engender anyone's interest in you. Again, there's certainly black men who there is great reason to avoid, but because of issues with those men, then projecting that on to all black men and carrying an attitude of black men ain't shit and these sorts of things, creating ridiculous standards that are irrelevant to anything that makes a relationship successful, having shallow statistic requirements of income levels and height and this, that, and the other that has nothing to do with the quality of the person is a great recipe to keep you lonely. If that's what you want and you're fine with the way you are, then be fine with the way you are. Don't complain, and you could probably stay off of television, giving white people reason to look at you like a stupid fool who can't, a stupid fool of women, a race of women who are undesirable, who can't get a man, and painting this picture of no good black men and creating more stereotypical thoughts to project out there into the greater culture. The bottom line is that the common denominator in your relationship issues is you. So that's just my thoughts for now. I think I might come back with some other thoughts on some other issues regarding black male and female relationships. Hit me back with your thoughts. If you'd like to do a response video, that'd be great. Check me out on blackperspective.net. I'll put links to both of those articles that I wrote about this beneath the video. And I'll get back with you next time. Yo, Bachi, I'm out. Peace.